You do not need a stove, a long recipe, or a pile of pots to eat well. Some of the most filling, protein-rich meals come together in minutes with no cooking at all. Welcome back to the Garden Pantry. I'm Timothy, and today I'm sharing 10 no-cook protein meals that people over 60 can put together in just a few minutes. If you enjoy simple, practical kitchen ideas, take a second to subscribe so you never miss a video. Stay with me, because number 8 is a protein breakfast you make the night before, with no cooking whatsoever. Here's the simple idea behind every meal on this list. You start with a protein, add something crunchy or fresh, and finish with a little healthy fat to hold it together and keep you full. Protein can help support everyday strength as part of a balanced diet, which is why many older adults keep an eye on it. And since none of this needs a stove, you can make any of these on a hot day, a tired day, or a day when cooking just feels like too much. Let's get started. Number 1. Tuna salad lettuce cups. This is one of the fastest protein meals there is. Drain a can of tuna and mix it with a spoon of Greek yogurt or mayonnaise, a little mustard, and some finely chopped celery for crunch. Spoon that into a few crisp lettuce leaves, and you have a light, protein-packed meal with no bread and no cooking. It is filling because the tuna gives you a good dose of protein, and the lettuce keeps it fresh and easy. If you would rather skip the lettuce, the same tuna mix is just as good spooned onto soft crackers or a slice of gentle toast. To make it easier to eat, mash the tuna well and cut the celery small. Fish is a common allergen, and canned tuna can be salty, so choose a lower sodium can if you watch your salt. Number 2. Cottage cheese with tomatoes. Sometimes the simplest bowl is the most satisfying. Spoon some cottage cheese into a dish, add a handful of chopped ripe tomatoes, and finish with a little black pepper and a drizzle of olive oil. That is the whole meal, and it comes together in about a minute. It is filling thanks to all the protein in the cottage cheese, and the tomatoes make it fresh and bright. A few torn basil leaves or a pinch of dried herbs lift it even more, and it works just as nicely as a light supper as it does for lunch. For an even softer bowl, use small ripe tomatoes or give them a rough chop. Cottage cheese can be a little high in sodium, so a lower salt tub is a good choice, and it is a dairy food, so pick what agrees with you. Number 3. Greek yogurt with berries and nuts. This one works as a quick breakfast, a light lunch, or an anytime snack. Start with a bowl of plain Greek yogurt, add a handful of soft berries, and sprinkle a few nuts or seeds on top for crunch. A little drizzle of honey makes it feel like a treat. It is filling because Greek yogurt is rich in protein, and the berries and nuts add fiber and a little healthy fat. Keeping a bag of frozen berries in the freezer means you always have this ready, even when fresh fruit has run out. If chewing nuts is difficult, use ground nuts or nut butter instead, or simply leave them out and add a spoon of soft oats. Dairy and nuts are common allergens, so choose what suits you. Number 4. Hummus and sprout plate. Here is a fresh, colorful plate that needs no cooking and almost no effort. Spoon a generous scoop of hummus onto a plate and spread it out. Then pile a small handful of rinsed sprouts in the middle and arrange crunchy vegetables and a few whole grain crackers around the edge. It is filling because hummus gives you plant protein and fiber together. This plate is also easy to share, so it is a lovely, fuss-free thing to set out when a friend or a grandchild drops by. One important note about sprouts: always rinse them well and keep them cold. And if you are older or have a weakened immune system, it is safest to lightly cook them or leave them off, since raw sprouts can carry bacteria. Soft cucumber or ripe avocado make a gentle swap. Number 5. Egg salad on toast. A classic egg salad is one of the most comforting no-cook meals, as long as your eggs are already boiled. Mash a couple of hard-boiled eggs with a spoon of Greek yogurt or mayonnaise, a touch of mustard, and a little salt and pepper. Then spread it onto soft toast. It is filling and protein-rich, and it could not be easier. A little chopped soft pickle or a pinch of paprika gives it extra flavor without any extra effort at all. Boil a few eggs at the start of the week and keep them in the refrigerator, and this becomes a 2-minute meal any day. Cut the toast into small pieces, or use very soft bread if that is easier to eat. And remember that eggs are an allergen for some people. Number 6. Canned salmon bowl. A can of salmon is a wonderful no-cook protein to keep in the pantry. Drain it into a bowl, break it up with a fork, and add a squeeze of lemon, a little olive oil, and some chopped cucumber or avocado. Serve it as is, or spoon it over soft greens or a little cooked rice you already have. It is filling and rich in protein, and the healthy fats many older adults pay attention to, and the tiny, soft bones you can mash in add a little calcium. A spoon of this over warm rice from the refrigerator turns it into a heartier meal in about a minute. Fish is a common allergen, and canned fish can be salty, so choose a lower sodium can or give it a quick rinse. Number 7. Turkey and avocado wrap. This one feels like a real lunch and takes just a couple of minutes. Lay out a soft tortilla, spread on a little hummus or mashed avocado, then layer a few slices of turkey and some soft vegetables like spinach or grated carrot. Roll it up and cut it in half, and you have a filling, handheld meal. The turkey brings lean protein, the avocado adds a little healthy fat, and the whole thing holds together beautifully. If a whole wrap is too much at once, cut it into small rounds and enjoy half now and half later in the day. To make it easier to eat, use thin, tender turkey and roll it snugly so there is nothing to chase. Deli turkey can be high in sodium, so a lower salt kind is a good pick. Number 8. Peanut butter oatmeal. This is the one I promised, and you make it the night before with no cooking at all. Stir together some rolled oats, a splash of milk, a spoon of peanut butter, and a little Greek yogurt in a jar or bowl. Then cover it and leave it in the refrigerator overnight. By morning, the oats are soft, creamy, and ready to eat, cold or gently warmed. It is filling and protein-rich thanks to the peanut butter, yogurt, and milk together. Because you can make several jars at once, a few minutes of stirring tonight can cover breakfast for the next 2 or 3 mornings. Top it with soft fruit for a little sweetness. Peanuts are a common allergen, so use a seed butter or leave it out if needed. And this one is naturally soft and gentle to eat. Number 9. Bean salad. A cold bean salad is an affordable, protein-packed meal that keeps for days in the refrigerator. Drain and rinse a can of beans, then toss them with a little olive oil, a squeeze of lemon, some chopped soft vegetables, and a pinch of salt and pepper. You can even stir in a can of drained tuna for extra protein. It is filling because beans give you protein and fiber together, and it tastes better the longer it sits. A handful of crumbled feta or a few chopped olives adds even more flavor and a little extra protein to the bowl. Draining and rinsing canned beans lowers the salt and makes them gentler on the stomach, and for easier chewing, you can mash some of the beans lightly. Number 10. Rotisserie chicken salad. We finish with the easiest lunch of all, made from a store-bought cooked chicken. Pull off some tender chicken, chop or shred it small, and mix it with a spoon of Greek yogurt or mayonnaise, a little mustard, and some finely chopped soft vegetables. Spread it on soft bread, scoop it with crackers, or serve it over greens. It is filling and full of lean protein, and there is truly no cooking involved. One store-bought chicken stretches across several meals, which makes it one of the most budget-friendly no-cook proteins you can buy. Shred the chicken small and add a little extra dressing to keep every bite moist and easy to swallow. Keep the chicken cold and use it within a few days for freshness and safety. Before we finish, a few quick food safety notes, because they matter more as we get older. Keep all of these cold protein foods refrigerated and do not leave them sitting out on the counter for long. Canned fish, beans, and deli meats can be high in sodium, so draining, rinsing, and choosing lower salt options help. Be careful with raw sprouts if you have a weakened immune system, and when in doubt, lightly cook them or leave them off. And if chewing or swallowing is ever difficult, or if you have a health condition or take medication that affects your diet, please talk with your doctor or a registered dietitian about what is right for you. So there you have 10 no-cook protein meals that people over 60 can make in minutes, from tuna lettuce cups and a cottage cheese bowl to overnight peanut butter oatmeal and an easy rotisserie chicken salad. Remember the simple formula. Start with a protein, add something fresh and crunchy, and finish with a little healthy fat. Keep a few of these ingredients on hand, and you will always have a filling, protein-rich meal ready in minutes. No stove required. Tell me in the comments which one you will make today. And if you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you can join me for the next one.